Here are some things that were surprising as a naturopathic doctor who just visited Italy regarding their diet, their lifestyle, and their overall health. Now, Italy is known as one of the healthiest countries in the world, with some of the lowest rates of cardiovascular disease and obesity. However, when I went, their diet and their practices almost were counterintuitive to me, and here's what I mean. For breakfast, they generally have some kind of pastry, whether it's a croissant, a scone, or some form, but it's generally pretty small, and they have espresso as well. Lunch and dinner is pretty much about the same, with the exception that dinner is served really late compared to the US. The earliest that they have dinner there is like 8:30 p.m. And we've been taught that that's generally not good for blood sugar. You shouldn't eat too close to bedtime. Also, their order of eating is a little bit different than what we typically do here. Well, maybe not. I know restaurants here will still bring you bread, but their first course is really carb heavy. It's usually either bread or pasta, and then they have their main course, and then they have their salad. Whereas here, I typically recommend to patients that they have their salad, their vegetable, their fiber, their protein, and then leave the refined carbs for last. And that's really just to prevent your glucose from spiking right away. I think generally they're pretty good of self-care and managing their stress. As we know, high levels of stress can not only spike cortisol, but blood sugar, cholesterol, blood pressure.